Here, Daddy can see your pretty face.
All right, video.
Now, this beautiful girl is a tarantula. She's a Chilean rose-haired tarantula, and she lives in South America. And she's one of the nicest spiders. Let me put her in the sunshine. She's one of the nicest kinds of spiders that there are. Can you
Yeah,
put her in the sun?
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Good. Wow, let's go real
Now, we
close.
don't pet a spider because these hairs come off. And they come off for a reason. So, are you ready? We know she's a girl spider because she has junk in her trunk.
Oh.
That big giant tummy says she's a girl.
Uh-huh.
That's a good thing. She's going to live 30 years.
Wow.
She's going to put you guys through college. So this isn't like a hamster that's just going to pass away in a couple of years. This one's going to be around. Now, if this was a boy spider, she'd have a little tiny muscular tummy. The daddies are very muscular. And the daddies only live 1 year.
Oh, wow.
Kind of sad. Mama's going to get 30 hot husbands. You heard the story of Mama Ain't Happy, No One's Happy? You can thank the spider for that. So let's just say that she's walking around the desert, because that's where she lives, and a really cute boy spider comes up and says, "Rosie, will you marry me?" She goes, "Yeah, come on in, you're husband number 7. They get married and they have hundreds of babies.
Oh, that's cool.
And Mama is so tired and grumpy that the first time Daddy makes her mad, she eats him for dinner. You heard of the Black Widow, right? That's a real thing. Now, let's give Daddy credit. Daddy's a good daddy. Because he knows that if he sticks around and his kids eat him for dinner, then his kids will have a better chance of surviving. So Daddy could run away, but he doesn't because he's a good dad. Now, she has no bones in her body. How do you walk if you have no bones in your body? Wouldn't you be kind of wiggly? Her body is like Humpty Dumpty. Do you know the story of Humpty Dumpty? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again because Humpty Dumpty was an egg. You are so smart. And so just like an egg, if this spider fell right now, she would crack. So she doesn't want to crack. So she has little hooks. She's hooked into my skin right now so that she can't fall off. These hooks are so good that if you put her in a fish tank and didn't put a lid on it, she could climb the imperfections of glass and come snuggle in bed with you.
Wow, she can climb glass.
Now, would you squish a spider? Anybody here a spider squisher? No. That's okay, because you know what? I like to tell people, this spider wants to come in your house and eat all your bugs. She doesn't want to eat your dog or cat. She doesn't want to bite you. She doesn't want to snuggle in bed and watch cartoons. She wants to eat your bugs and go on her merry way. So if we squished all the spiders in the world, who would eat the bugs?
Nobody.
We would. We'd eat them with chocolate. We'd eat them stir-fried, because there'd be bugs everywhere. How many legs does a spider have? 8. You're so smart. How many legs does a bug have? 6. 6. So spiders were put here to eat bugs. Anything with 8 legs eats things with 6 legs. So that's why we have them. Now, we know she's a girl. We know she has no bones in her body, but let's talk about those hairs. On top of making her beautiful, they're barbed like a fish hook. Does that mean we should take her fishing? No. You know what it does mean? It means tonight, when we let her loose to patrol the grounds, because she's our guard spider, and a big scary coyote walks up to her and goes, "Rosie, I'm going to eat you for dinner." You know what she'll do? She'll flick those hairs up in the air where they float around like a snowflake. And they land in the coyote's eyes and his nose and his mouth, and he starts to snot and drool and look disgusting, and then he goes and eats out of the trash can because nobody wants to eat a sharp spider. So those hairs are really important. Now I'm going to show you something amazing. These are her spinnerets. And I'm going to show you. Watch this. Can you guys see her silk?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Now, can you see that? Mm-hmm. That is as strong as Kevlar. And that will stop bullets. Kevlar will stop bullets if you took Kevlar of this size. And what's so amazing is a spider is a recycler.
It can even hold a bed.
Yeah. You know what she does? Is she'll eat that, and then she can make a new web tomorrow with the same stuff. So she's a recycler.
Yes.
Isn't that incredible?
Exactly.
So are you afraid of her, or are you good with spiders?
Actually, I've saw that before in the wild grass.
Now, if you go home and you see a spider on your bed, what should you do? Leave it. Very, very good. Who should you tell? How about these 2 smart people right here? Tell one of them, right? Because it could be a black widow, and if it's not a black widow, it could be a brown recluse. So please, 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 just because I touch a spider, don't touch a spider. Tell an adult, okay? You promise me that?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm going to go get her cousin. Did you know that spiders have cousins? They also have 8 legs. They too live here in the desert. She's hooked into my skin right now, so I'm trying to unhook her. There we go. Put her right in there, nice and gentle. And I'm gonna get her cousin. Oh, Travis is on it. Thank you, Travis. Travis is my Vanna White. All right. Thank you, Travis. All right, let's meet this guy. This is one of my very good friends, and lots of these live in the desert. This is a scorpion.
Ooh.
That is a real live scorpion. Now you'll notice the giant pinchers. And can you see the stinger on the tail? Now we can trim that stinger off. We can take fingernail clippers and just trim it off. And then the next time that he sheds, because his body is an eggshell also, he'll shed his old skin for new skin. He grows a new stinger. This guy rarely ever uses his stinger, which is why I'm holding him. He is a big, strong bodybuilder. He can pinch a pencil in half with those pinchers. So he could make me cry. He just happens to be a nice guy. Now there's some things you should know before you ever touch a scorpion. One, how poisonous is it? How venomous? It has to do with the size of their pinchers. So because this guy has such strong pinchers, his venom is like a bee sting. It's not very strong. Now if he had little tiny wimpy pinchers, then his venom would be much, much stronger because he would need it to fight a guy this big. Now this guy is nocturnal. Do you know what that means? What does it mean?
It hunts on the night.
Amazing child you have. You are a savant. You are so smart.
I have a movie that shows about nature in the TV. So it shows us what nocturnal is.
Nocturnal. You are so... You should be so proud. Okay, so this animal comes out at night, and this animal glows in the dark. Did you know that? Under a UV light, this animal glows. And that's because bugs see in UV light. So he might be his own flashlight. He might provide his own light. And then the moth sees something glowing and flies down and goes, hey, what is that? And the scorpion grabs the moth and eats it like he went to the McDonald's drive-thru. It's a great way to catch your food. Now, how do we run into scorpions? Let me tell you. They live out here, and there are things that eat scorpions, like coyotes. There's a grasshopper mouse. There's all kinds of things. And so when the sun comes up, they have to hide. And a shoe is a great hiding place. Now he's going to crawl down into the toe of my shoe, and he's going to go to sleep. I'm going to get up all excited. I'm going hiking! And I put my foot in my shoe. What's going to happen?
You're gonna get...
And that's because I stepped on him, right? I left him no choice. Because if a scorpion can run away, he will run away. He does not want to get eaten or squished. So, let me get him out of here. This is hard shoe. There we go. So, if ever you guys are camping, especially in California,
Check your shoes.
shake out your shoes. Get the scorpions out. Doesn't mean there will be a scorpion in there. It means there could be a scorpion in there. Okay? Once again, do we ever touch a scorpion?
No.
No, because he will pinch you. A wild scorpion is afraid of you, and they will pinch you 100% of the time. And they're super fast, so never think you're faster than a spider, a snake, or a scorpion. We always tell Mom and Dad. Should I put him away?
Yeah.
He's pretty impressive, is he not? All right, I'm going to put him away. And while I'm putting these guys away, Travis is going to tell you about these guys.
Wow.
These guys are tortoises. You can see the size difference. This guy's a couple of years old, and this one's still a baby. His shell is still forming, so it's a little bit soft. This one's a little more hard. Let's be real gentle on his head,
Oh,
okay?
mija. Despacito.
So these guys have been known to live into the hundreds. These guys pretty much... We have two other bigger ones that are actually hibernating. These guys are in a special room that's heated up so that they don't need to
I'm
hibernate.
awake.
Do you guys want to touch this one? You want- Ready? Put your hand like that. You ready? She's not cute. So these guys have been known to go a whole year with one drink of water.
Oh, wow.
And the sad part is that when people scare them, the first thing they do is urinate.
Go to the bathroom.
And then they end up dying because that was their only drink of water.
Ah.
There's also, they have to burrow under tunnels, and they're not the smartest. And so in the rain, they can actually drown in there because they're not good at getting out or digging the tunnel maybe sideways instead of straight down. So they have a rough time. They're super slow, but you have to be super strong to be able to lift your house on your back. Now they have, you can't tell with this one yet, but when you see this part is called the gular, and if it curves up, that means it's a boy, and if it's not, it's a girl, because the boys will actually fight with that gular and flip each other over, and it's basically a death sentence. Also, what does it say about the...
The boys have an indentation for breeding that the girls have a flat belly because they have to hold eggs. So it's pretty easy to tell a boy from a girl. Would you be strong enough to carry your house on your back?
Careful, Mija.
Thank you. So this guy still has a soft shell, like a baby has a soft head. So we have to be very careful, very gentle.
Some toy ones, so she's pretty
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna put these guys away and bring out someone new. We'll be right back, okay? He's excited. We'll be right back.
Está suavecita con las turtles, look at that. El ave,